How's it going, everybody? Just wanted to give kind of an update on my garage. Well, on my car inventory, I should say. Uh, I no longer have one of my vehicles, which happens to be my Honda Civic EK hatch, my 97 Honda Civic EK hatch. Um, it was a good little car, but it didn't suit me for what I needed it for. Um, it didn't make enough power, and I didn't want to be the one to ruin a unicorn. And I know everyone's gonna be like, oh, it's a Honda Civic, it's not a unicorn. This particular one I consider a unicorn. It was clean, it was no rust, and it was all stock. Other than maybe the paint, it had a lip kit, and a different grill. But other than that, it was all stock. So I didn't want to be the one to take a perfectly all-stock Honda Civic that you don't find ever. It had an all-stock motor, D16Y7, automatic. I didn't like that it was automatic, but I did what I could to go through with it. I paid $800 for that car. It was a good car. It had, I want to say, like 177,000 miles on it. So it was up there, but it wasn't too high. I consider high 200, and that's how many miles my Outback has. My Outback's got about 201,000 miles on it, so it just hit 200. But it's a good car. Obviously, I've done a lot of work to my Outback. But the Honda just wasn't for me. On top of that, I wasn't getting good gas mileage at all. I think I was getting like 9 miles to the gallon. And Hondas are supposed to get really good gas mileage, especially stock. So that was one downside to it. My insurance was ridiculous on that car. I was paying $300 for just the Honda. I'm not paying $300 for an all-stock 20-year-old Honda. Not happening. Third, it just didn't suit me. I mean, it wasn't fast. I know a stock Honda, it's not made to be fast. And it was auto. I mean, I'm not a big fan of auto. I mean, certain cars, yes, you gotta have the auto. They're better transmissions and they're faster. I know. Autos are faster. Not everyone can be like Devin Schultz, fastest guy out there with a manual transmission with his Red Demon 2G. He's one hell of a guy. But not everyone's like that. But it's not even the fact that I'm not fast with my shifts. I'm not saying that at all. But I like shifting. So I ended up trading it. I didn't trade it for a manual though. I traded it for something worth a little bit more, but when people see this car, they think it's worth less. That's fine. It's a good car though. I like it. So the next video we'll be releasing after this one will be what I traded the car for. And I have some stuff planned for that car, but not exactly sure what I'm gonna end up doing. I am motivated to clean it up, make it look nice, but at the same time I'm not, because I don't want to dump all this money into it and only get half of it back, or start to build it or clean it up, make it look great, and realize, well, in order to get it here, I'm going to have to go all the way out here. And it's like, I don't know if I want to do that just to get here. So that's my thing. I'm like trying to decide what I want to do. So that's that. As you guys saw, the last thing that happened to the Honda was my driver rear window broke. I traded the car with the window still duct tape, which to me is really crazy, but the guy wanted the car. He was perfectly fine with getting the window fixed. If I recall correctly, he actually just got rid of it with the window still broken. So, I mean, hey, if he didn't want the car, just wanted to flip it, that's on him, whatever. But, yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong, the Honda was a good car. I had no issues with it. The only thing I did to that car was put a new O2 sensor in and fix the check engine light, because that was what the O2 sensor was for. It was the check engine light was the O2 sensor. So, in a way, I feel accomplished because I made that car at least better than when I got it. That's what I try to do when I get a vehicle. Even if I don't go all out and make it the top dog, nicest car I can, I at least want to make it better than when I got it. So, I got the car, had a check engine light on, because of the O2 sensor. So, I got a new O2 sensor, put it in, no check engine light, and now it's at least better than what it was. I was hoping that check engine light with the O2 sensor was my reason for getting bad gas mileage, telling my ECU stuff, but it wasn't. I didn't want to have to pay to get that thing tuned. It's an all stock, like, down to everything Honda Civic. It's not worth tuning. I mean, maybe if there was mods on it, but I didn't want to be the person to mod it. I mean, it had stock radio, it had stock speakers. I mean, interior was like it came from the factory. Stock exhaust, stock wheels, like Steelies. Like, you couldn't get more stock than this car. I mean, the only thing that was done to it was a little bit of exterior, like I said. Front grille, paint, lip kit. That's it. So, it was a good car. I don't have really much complaints about it. It just wasn't for me. I wanted something faster. I wanted something cooler. I wanted it to be something it wasn't, and I wasn't wanting to put it there because of its rareness. So, that's that. I did get rid of the Honda. I traded it for another car, something I'm more familiar with. I have owned one before, and yeah, if you guys have any guesses on what this next car could be, leave them in the comments. The next video will be what the new car is. That'll be releasing next Saturday. So, have fun, enjoy, like, comment, subscribe. Let's get these videos going, and I release every Saturday at 2 p.m. So, let's hope you guys all have a good day, and I'll see you guys soon.